Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as the patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please, for I am a man of beer liking. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs stuck to the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey, sailor.
Hi, lady. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved in this part of town today. I'm Xephoria, by the way.
Huh?
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Oh. How many wines have you had, lady? I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink. You've had too many. Probably. So, I mean, if I don't buy you a drink, you're probably gonna buy a drink anyway, but, I'm not gonna buy you a drink. Maybe some other time?
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. I kind of regret not talking to Mary, but at the same time, like, she already had a bunch, so... After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. Nice. So maybe if I actually bought her the drink, he wouldn't have popped up. So it's good. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. This is like just about the baseline of how I understand points. Or, not points, teams, football, sport. The conversation ends here and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Xephoria.
Oh.
You must be new here. You have a higher voice than I expected? Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place?
Hey.
No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
Hi.
Good guy, Neil. No, wait. Are you voiced by Danny? Okay. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Oh, shots fired. What do you like me to say? Craig, I already forgot your name. Sure, I am an adult man, so probably.
Huh.
Thank you. Yeah, you're definitely voiced by Danny. I was not expecting that. Okay, thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Xephoria, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Your rugged good looks. Your face is good. Hearts! I did it! Thanks. Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. It's almost like he's in a cool patrol. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Trying to make friends. I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool. The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's deliberating. So I am cool. Really?
Hey.
Robert downs the rest of his drink. Of course not. He gets up. Be right back, gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him, but if a guy like this thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Yeah. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. What a coincidence! I live in a cul-de-sac. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Xephoria. So are we doing this or what? Are we doing the kissing? What?
Oh.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? Sure. I'll go inside. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth. Oh boy. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his key for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. I just met you. You are drunk. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me upstairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. I hope that he just brings me into his room and it's like he just wants to show me like a collection or something, like something really pure and nice and cute. But it's probably not gonna be that, and I ended up going into someone I met's house. Someone I just met's house. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine, too. Oh, right, I put on a jacket. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Yeah, it's too fast. Actually, I should probably get going. Robert steps back. Alright. I think I'm gonna head home, sorry. Nah, it's cool. I hope it's cool and that I didn't, Anyway. Okay, good. I head home, my head still spinning with the anxiety of turning Robert down. The side of the couch helps me compartmentalize, though. And before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. Ew, I'm very anxiety. Have you ever heard Rich Dad? Oh, okay, that went by so fast I couldn't even read it. I wake up with a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early birds. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back to sleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I'm gonna be real with you. This is me. I usually wake up around 9, and then I wake up around 11, and then I wake up at 2. I look over at the clock. It's 3. Oh boy, you sleep in farther than I do. Oh gosh, no. I have to be at that parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. Don't trust anyone who likes meat. There were 2 more words, but okay. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully no one will notice. Oh boy, I probably should have brushed my teeth. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around. Is Mr. Vega the goth dad? Or am I just meeting the goth son? I guess we'll find out. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily aligned eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left, can't miss 'em. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth set me on a wild goose chase. Gonna get back to where that low-rent Jared Way is standing, and fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Oh, right. Hugo. Yeah. Lucien, don't you have a 3rd period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Oh. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We are not cool. You must be Xephoria. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desk in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliable... I am so sorry for messing up on words. I am so rusty on this. Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator of J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he bows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
What?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We did just move, but if she's anything like me, she has a tendency of bottling things up. But I don't know how true that is for Amanda, so I'm just gonna say that we moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Like, see how it is. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you hadn't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? You looking at memes there? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Man, this light is long. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Wait, was Noah the goth kid? Are you hanging out with the goth kid? Do you have a crush on the goth kid? Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Dad! I mean, jeez! Why would you... Ugh! Gross! Okay, so... I hope you're being truthful with the gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friend. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Oh boy, you're young, you have your health. I don't know what else is said.